What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about Ethereum Classic. It is pulling back right now, but I want to go over when the next best time to buy would be. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So ETC is down 9.85%, 12.92 million for volume over the last 24 hours. So definitely did drop like a rock. Still though, outperforming Bitcoin. So over the last 1 month, ETC is still up 52.42% and Bitcoin is up 37.2. So pretty good stuff. But then again, as you can kind of see, just the broader crypto market is pulling back. ETC is kind of in line with its peers, so still maintaining the 30 rank based on market cap, so kind of a good thing in that regard. But a lot of longs are closing out, and you can see that based on the liquidations. So in the past, ETC, or at least when it does outperform Bitcoin, it goes through a squeeze, but you have a overwhelming amount of longs closing out their positions. And it goes back to the fact that it's up 50 something percent over the last 1 month. People are taking profits. Today was one of the very first concrete days of it showing signs of weakness. So this is why you are having a pullback. But as of right now, though, you still do see the fear and greed index under the extreme greed category. So 79, meaning people's appetite for risk is on the table. And this is where we have kind of reverted back to 2021 stages, where for those of you that were investing in crypto during that time period, typically on the weekends, starting on Friday, you'd have crypto starting to uptick, and you'd have always a very nice rotation from equity to crypto. So volume would go up, obviously coins, tokens would spike, and then on Sunday they would subside, consolidate, as people would be rotating back into equities. So over the last 3 weekends, that's been somewhat the case. And I feel, especially with Thursday being the market closed because of Thanksgiving, and then on Friday, the market's closed at 1, there might be this rotation that does start earlier. So even though it is pulling back, this might be a ample opportunity to buy the dip, if that makes sense. And potentially just in anticipation of more of a secondary run earlier. So you might have from, let's say, Wednesday all the way up to potentially Sunday, just a lot of money getting into crypto. And one thing that I have brought up last time was this right here, just amount of money rotating into or out of, I guess, money markets was $22.21 billion. It'll be interesting to see if similar type of dollar value this week. But a lot of money is leaving money markets for better opportunities. And right now, you can't get much better than crypto. So even though a lot of people are very bearish right now, I think that's going to be short-lived. But what do I know? I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever floats your boat. Going over some data points as of right now, with it at 27 and change, it is trading between this pivot and this S1. So 25.74 is going to be the strong support, 28.31 followed by $30 and change is going to be the next strong targets / resistance levels. On the actual chart itself, so I do have the 1 week chart up, and this damn 200-day moving average, that has been somewhat the dagger for ETC. Over the last 3 days, it has tried to break above that, but to no avail. Sorry, not 3 days, last 3 weeks. It's tried to stay above that, but to no avail. So essentially, you really want to watch for it to get above that. Right now, that is setting at 28.76. Moving over to the 1 day. So as I've stated in the past, so 1 day feeds into the 1 week, 4 into the 1, and so forth. So I do have the ALMA, 5100, 200-day moving average, super trend, and stochastic RSI. So on the 1 day chart, this is where you are seeing a lot of volatility. Yesterday you had the first sign of weakness essentially. So it did break below that ALMA. It was able to temporarily fight above that, but today seems to be that dagger, and there is a pretty far drop essentially that could come. So this is where, again, a lot of people I think are just panic selling just to lock in profits and whatever else. But looking at the 4 hour, this is where it is below that 50-day moving average. So next points to watch for is 26.90, and then this right here, the 100-day moving average, is sitting at 25.80. 85. But long story short, there's a lot of good support levels below where we are right now. And in comparison to other coins, ETC is not doing all that bad, especially like I said, going back over here over the last 1 month, ETC is doing relatively good in comparison to Bitcoin. So once there is that holiday on Thursday, you'll see this rotation most likely back into crypto. And then this is where you should see more of a secondary run as things go higher from here. But let me know your thoughts on that. This is a very quick summary on some of the data points, what's really, I guess, essentially affecting it, and why this might be a ample opportunity to buy the dip. But no matter what, you do whatever floats your boat. One thing I do want to share with you though is I did launch a Patreon where I'm giving buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto, and a lot of them have been home run kind of calls. So I really recommend a lot of you to pop over there, take a look, let me know your thoughts on that. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.